Hello guys, what's going on? Voodoo5129E2 here. Welcome to yet another channel update. This update covers the week of Monday, August 13th through Sunday, August 19th of 2012, the last week of summer. And it's that time already. We've already gone through a full summer. Pretty hard to believe, but the time is over and for summer, and it's time now to start up school again very soon. I'll be talking about that to great extents in the course of this video. But this update is going to be full of information, absolutely tons of stuff to cover in this channel update, and so again, I'm going to try to do it in a timely fashion. I'm sure this update is going to go over 20 minutes, but I have to share this information and explain some things to everyone. So that you guys all know what's going on. So first of all, as we always do, let's talk about what happened last week. And to start off last week, I managed to upload all of the Black Ops matches that my friend Dave and I had done co-op from a couple weeks ago. Still am not done all of that footage. I still have our X-Men gameplay to do. I actually have the Pokemon Friday episode from like 2 weeks ago to put up. And then I also have about 27 or so matches of Bat the Black Ops that I did by myself to test out my new and improved internet connection. So, or should I say my fixed internet connection. It's not really new, it's just working how it should work now. So I still have all that stuff backed up in the uploading queue, but I did get through the Black Ops matches that Dave and I did. And then, of course, by the time I finished uploading that, it was time to head off to Destin, Florida for our 2012 trip. Myself, friends Tyler and Dave, and my parents and Tyler's parents all piled in the cars and headed to Destin for a short, like, 4-day or so vacation. We left on Thursday and we came home yesterday. It was Monday, actually today is Tuesday. So it was a nice little trip that we had. We had 3 full days there, really, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Very fun trip, and I did take footage and log the trip as I said I would do, much like I did last year when we went to Destin. But this time I actually took more videos than I did a year ago. Basically, our vacation this year was half the length of last year. Last year I think we had 6 full days there, 5 or 6. This vacation only had 3, but I took 25 videos, whereas last year I only had 19, and the length of the whole trip log is about the same length as last year. It's about 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I took basically as much footage lengthwise this trip in half the time as I did last year in double the time. So I basically took more videos in the shorter amount of time. I was able to take some footage of a lot of things I wasn't able to get last year, like I took a few videos of our car ride to Destin, which I couldn't do last year because I was actually driving the car last year, but this time Tyler drove. So I did some of that. I actually got a couple of videos of us down on the beach, which I didn't get any of last year, surprisingly, and took some footage of some new stuff. I took footage of a couple of places that we ate, like actually inside the restaurants, Cheeseburger in Paradise, Fuddpuckers. I got some footage of us playing mini golf at Big Kahuna's, which I wasn't able to get last year. I did this year. And then I took some footage of some familiar places that I had videos of a year ago, such as the Hurricane Lanes Bowling Alley, such as the Destin Commons. The back of Fuddpuckers, we actually had Dave in a rematch on the very claw machine that defeated him last year. He went up against the claw machine again, an epic title fight. So you're going to want to check that out, pretty funny. Also the beach, we did a video at night on the beach, similar to how I did last year, where it was our final night, and we did some reflection and looking back on the trip as a whole, and looking forward to the months to come. So really good footage, I think. I was able to accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. I took the footage I wanted to get, and I think it all came out very nicely. And of course, All that stuff is up in a playlist now, from start to finish in order for your convenience. So be sure to go check that stuff out. Really had a ton of fun on the trip. My friends and I really enjoyed making that trip and making the videos to share with you guys. Also keep in mind that last year, even though the playlist was like 2 hours and 15 minutes or so, it included a 20-minute video of me sitting in front of the camera like this, reflecting individually on the trip, and that wasn't really trip footage, but I don't have anything really like that in this video of just videoing myself in my room. So it's 2 hours and 15 minutes of actual trip footage. So we really enjoyed it. I hope that you guys enjoy it too, so be sure to go check that out and let us know what you think. Leave comments and participate. We really appreciate that, and we'd like to see your comments and thoughts on the trip. So that's what we did last week. It was a lot of fun. But to talk about the week coming up, we've got just absolutely tons of stuff going on. It's an insane time right now for me, for the channel. It's very busy, so let me kind of break down for you guys what's going on this week, alright? In a nutshell, we have the release of 2 new games this week. I'm only going to be playing one of them, however, which I'll get to. But finally, a new retail release. We have the release of a brand new Pokemon set. Black and White Dragons Exalted comes out this week. We also have myself moving. At the end of the week on Friday, I'll be moving from my house back up to college again to a brand new apartment. And that's all happening this week. It's really insane. Plus, I have those gameplay videos that are backlogged that I haven't had a chance to upload. So there's a ton of stuff going on. So let's go ahead and just start, I guess, with what I talked about first, which was the brand new games coming out this week. And let me explain to you why I'm only going to do one of the 2. All right. The 2 major games that came out this week were Darksiders 2 and Sleeping Dogs. They actually both released today on Tuesday. Now, the game that I'm going to be doing out of the 2 of them is Darksiders 2. I will not be doing Sleeping Dogs, and let me explain why. First of all, I'm sorry if you wanted to see me do Sleeping Dogs, but I have good reasons, alright? First of all, I'm not even going to be able to start the game until this upcoming weekend because of all the stuff going on with me moving and such. 2, both games are decently long. Darksiders 2, I've heard, can be anywhere from 40 to 50 hours depending on how much side content you do. Sleeping Dogs, I heard, can be up to 20 hours. So they're both extremely long games, alright? Now, granted, after this week of releases, I'm not doing another game until September the 18th that week, which is Borderlands 2, and then from there, it's just like a release every 1 or 2 weeks till the end of the year. But the simple fact is I'm not going to have time to beat both Darksiders 2 and Sleeping Dogs before September 18th, even though I have a month. Because school is starting back up and because both games are so long, I know I'm not going to have the time. LSU football season is starting up very soon. The NFL is starting up very soon. I'm going to be going to LSU football games. I'm going to be watching games on Sundays. I'm going to be doing homework. I'm going to be doing all sorts of things. I'm not going to have the time to beat both of those games within a month. I know it. Therefore, I can only pick one. And of the 2 games, I want to play Darksiders 2 more. I'm not saying anything negative about Sleeping Dogs. I'm not saying that if situations were different that I wouldn't play Sleeping Dogs, because I probably would. But since I can only really pick 2 games, one game of the 2, I'm going to go with Darksiders 2. So that's what I'm going to be playing. I'll be starting it later this week, in the weekend, probably Saturday, maybe Friday night, more likely on Saturday during the day because I'll really have nothing to do. I'll be moved in, and I'll just kind of be waiting that weekend until class starts next Monday. So I'll probably start it that weekend because I'll be just busy this week. Visiting. I'd start it today, but it's Tuesday and the game's not here. It's coming from GameFly as usual, so it won't be here till at least tomorrow. And by that time, tomorrow and Thursday, I'm going to be super busy doing some last-minute visiting, doing packing, getting ready, all that kind of stuff. So, Darksiders 2 this week. You probably won't see it till later this week, or you definitely won't see it until this weekend, because I won't have a chance to start it before then. Now quickly, about the new Pokemon set, I do want to do an episode of Pokemon Friday this week, but it won't be on Friday, it's going to be before that. The set actually releases tomorrow, the 15th, in the English set. I don't know if that means that like my local Target and all is going to have all Dragons Exalted stuff out on release day. I don't really know how that works. But I'd like to go pick up some packs of Dragons Exalted either tomorrow, Wednesday, or on Thursday. And do some openings. So it won't actually be on Friday because I'll be moving that day. But I'd like to pick up some packs of Dragons Exalted. So we'll have to see if the packs are actually available to purchase tomorrow in Target. And that's usually where I go to get them. So that's kind of the deal with that. Speaking about now moving, again, in case you haven't been listening the past few weeks, I'm going to be moving to a brand new apartment this semester. It's not the same one from last year. It's a completely new place. It's going to be just myself, Tyler, and Dave, the people who went on the Destin trip, living together in a new location. And so that means that when we move up there, I will be doing a brand new apartment tour, similar to the one I did last year that actually was quite popular and got lots of views and people thought it was pretty funny. So I will be doing that. It won't be in 2 parts this time, obviously, because I don't have a time limit on how long I can film, whereas I did last year, but I won't. It'll all be in one video this time. So expect that. Sometime on Friday. It'll only be myself and Tyler in the video because Dave actually isn't moving in until Saturday. But I'm sure he'll be with us in spirit on Friday, and so I'll do an apartment tour once we've moved in and we're settled in. I'll do a quick apartment tour. It's a much smaller place than it was last year, so it shouldn't take as long. But that's pretty exciting. So this is the final channel update you'll see from me in this house for quite some time. I don't know the next time I'm going to be doing a channel update from here. The next channel update you see next week, very similar to how it was last year, will be on my first day of the new semester, which is next Monday, from my brand new apartment. So you'll see a brand new backdrop, never seen before on the channel. It's like, what, the 4th place. I had my dorm in early 2011. This place, obviously, my house. The old apartment from the end of 2011 and beginning of 2012. And now you'll see the brand new apartment from the end of 2012. So our 4th kind of filming location and all that. That'll be the next channel update. So that's kind of what's going on. As far as my uploading, what I'm planning to do for uploading, since I have all of this backlog footage, and I might actually take more footage today, not of the new games because I don't have them, but of something else, which I'll talk about. What are my plans? Well, I already explained to you all the old stuff that I still have to upload, and my goal, or what I'm planning on doing, is start uploading the backlog stuff, the X-Men and all that kind of stuff. And as I make new videos, meaning if and when I make the Pokemon Friday this week, the apartment tour on Friday, that kind of stuff, as I make the new videos, I will stop uploading the backlog footage and upload the new video in the middle and kind of leave that as the featured video on my channel, so you know, okay, that's the new video, and then I'll continue to upload the backlog stuff behind that, but the new stuff will be prominently featured on the channel, so you know that that's the new stuff. All right, and I'll of course tweet about it at Voodoo51292 on Twitter when I upload new stuff. So that's kind of how I plan on tackling this, and hopefully I can get this stuff up. Hopefully I can clear out my backlog of videos before Darksiders 2 begins. If not, we'll deal with it at that point. But that's kind of my goal, my plan of attack as far as uploading. Now, a final thing that I need to discuss with everyone is a new, well, I don't know if it's new for me, and it's not really new for YouTube either, but it's making a resurgence as of late. And that's this thing with YouTube, this bug I guess with YouTube, where it is unsubscribing people for no reason from YouTube channels. And I feel like that's been happening to me since I've started the channel. I actually made a video last year, I believe, where I or I discussed that I thought that was happening to me long before it became like public knowledge. So, but anyway, then there was a big stint of this earlier, I believe this year in 2012, where major YouTubers were losing serious amounts of subscribers for no reason. Then it kind of stopped, and now all of a sudden it seems to be coming back. It's been confirmed by several people subscribed to Darkside Phil's channel over at DSP Gaming. People have been tweeting to him on a consistent basis saying that, hey, we've been unsubscribed from your channel. He's been retweeting these people, and it's been a decent amount of people. And I have, in fact, noticed that over the past few days, I've lost a few subscribers. I think I've lost 3 or 4 so far. Where there was a stint there where I wasn't losing a single one, and now all of a sudden I am. So I just want to bring this to everyone's attention that this is happening. So if you haven't been seeing videos in your subscription box from me in the past few days, there's a problem because I've been uploading. Please, everybody, check to make sure that you're still subscribed to my channel. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, if YouTube has unsubbed you for some reason, please resubscribe and then contact me in some way. Either send me a personal message here on YouTube, send me a tweet over at twitter.com/voodoo51292 or at voodoo51292 on Twitter. Get in touch with me somehow and let me know that YouTube has unsubscribed you. That way I know for my own personal reasons that this is actually happening on my channel, because at this point I've only lost 3 or 4, so I assume that that's why I've been losing subscribers. It could be that 3 or 4 people just decided they don't like me anymore and unsubscribe from me, but if I get somebody who actually lets me know, hey, I got unsubbed from your channel for some reason, then I at least have, I at least know that this is a problem that's affecting me, and that I was right kind of in my guess a while ago that this kind of stuff was happening. So I just want to bring that to everyone's attention and make you aware that this is a problem, this is happening, where YouTube is, for no reason, I guess because YouTube is just extremely buggy, it's been unsubscribing people without their permission from people's YouTube channels. And so again, just spread the word around the community here, around the Voodoo 51292 community, that that this is happening. Make people aware of this. Make sure that people understand and check to make sure they're subscribed to me. You know what I mean? So that somebody doesn't get unsubscribed for no reason and think that I did that, or that whatever. Just be aware that this is going on and make sure that you're still subscribed to me, and keep monitoring that. All right, and let me know if you have been unsubscribed. That way I know. But yeah, so I actually managed to get through that in a decent amount of time. I haven't hit 20 minutes yet. As far as what I'm doing today, because today is actually the one day I'm taking to kind of do nothing, to kind of recover from the trip and take a breath of air before I start being busy in the next couple of days, moving and school starting next week. But I don't have Darksiders 2. It's not going to come in today. I was thinking of actually, and this may surprise somebody, it actually surprises me, but I was actually thinking of jumping online with Modern Warfare 3, if you can believe it, and doing some more multiplayer matches of this, because Black Ops is getting played out, let's be honest. How many freaking videos have I uploaded from Black Ops? I just got through uploading like 12 of them. I have like 27 more of them to upload. It's just getting old at this point. People are probably tired of seeing it. So, and I'm honestly just getting tired of playing the same maps 120 times. So even though I don't really like this game that much, I'm not really a fan of it. I'm thinking of hopping on and doing something because I want to do some multiplayer today, and Black Ops is just getting old at this point. And I actually hopped online with this the night before we left for Destin and played some multiplayer, and I was horrible at it at first, but the more and more I played, the better I got at it, because I actually think that I started to get used to the speed the pace at which this multiplayer is played at, and I started to do a little bit better. So I'm kind of curious to see if I get on there today. I'm sure I'm going to be god awful. So don't expect, I mean, the difference between Black Ops, I mean, I'm usually pretty good at Black Ops. I'm usually like first or second on the team. In Modern Warfare 3, I'm god awful. But I feel like if I played enough of it, I would get pretty good at it. It's just I haven't put that much time into it because I haven't been a fan of it. But I think I'm gonna attempt to do some more multiplayer on this today, which is awesome because then that just gives me more videos backlogged to upload. But I think I want to do it, and by the time you see this video, it could already be done because you know, I can't upload while playing playing online because it bogs down the connection. So I might do my set of this before I upload this channel update, just to see if I can do any better on it and just to give you guys some variety, because I don't have that much footage of this game up compared to Black Ops. So thinking about doing some of this today. It's not a guarantee, but I'm highly considering it. And then other than this, you'll just see all the backlog gameplay footage I still have to upload, plus the apartment tour video coming on Friday, as well as the potential of a new Pokemon Friday, depending on the availability of Dragons Exalted. And then Darksiders 2, hopefully starting up this weekend. And next week, starting on Monday the 20th, is the first day of the fall semester for me. And you'll be seeing a brand new channel update from a brand new filming location. So I hope everybody enjoys that and is geared up for it. And I'm excited because we're finally gearing up for lots of game releases. Lots of good games are on the way. And it's kind of starting now with Darksiders 2, and it's really going to pick up with Borderlands 2 the week of September 18th. And it's kind of just going to roll from there through the end of the year. So, so yeah, thanks guys a lot. I hope you enjoyed the vacation, the Destin footage a lot. And if you haven't checked it out, be sure to check it out in the playlist. It's pretty good stuff. Excuse me, I couldn't finish the video without getting that in. And just thanks. Thank you to everybody who makes this channel what it is. Be sure to you know, check and make sure that you're still subscribed to my page, that YouTube hasn't screwed you and kicked you off my channel for some reason. Final note, I may have a special video also that I want to make addressing you guys, the community, the Voodoo community, the zombie army, and just kind of talking straight to you guys and explaining a little bit about what you guys kind of mean to me and mean to this channel, and kind of my hopes and ideas for what this community could turn into, what the zombie army could really become if everybody kind of pitches in and makes this an awesome place. So I kind of want to make that video. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it this week with all the other stuff that's going on, and with all the other uploads I have, I may not be able to squeeze it in. But be on the lookout for it, because I do want to make it, and we'll go from there. So, alright guys, thank you very much for hanging in with this long update. Be sure to stay tuned to all the stuff that's coming up. There's a lot of it. I hope everyone is getting excited, as excited as I am at least, about all the new exciting stuff on the way. So thank you guys very much. I am Voodoo51292. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, and I will see you this week, probably starting tonight through the end of the week, with all sorts of crazy uploads. So thank you guys a lot, and I'll see you then. So until then, have a good one.